Hello everyone, we are Radiant team with our app Dermisity that we met on Bangkit Capstone. This is our greatest members which consist of 2 Android members, 2 cloud computing members, and the last 2 members of machine learning. So, did you know that skin disease is the fourth leading cause of non-fatal disease in the world? This is based on the Global Burden of Disease Project, even based on that there were many affected people do not consult a doctor. This is more about the fact, as like before, that skin is fourth leading causes of non-fatal disease of the world. The cases of occupational skin diseases worldwide are around 40% and 80% till 90% of them are irritant contact dermatitis and allergic contact dermatitis. Based on several studies, the incidence and prevalence rate of allergic contact dermatitis is influenced by certain allergens, and even in the last data, more women were found to have allergic contact dermatitis than men.
As stated before, the main problems that we found are first, skin disease is the fourth leading cause of non fatal disease burden worldwide, which means a lot of people from all around the world are suffering from skin disease. But many people are not educated about skin disease, so they might not aware if they suffer from skin disease. Another problem is the access to dermatology care is expensive and inefficient. People have to wait in queue, they have to wait for a long time before they actually meet the dermatologist and get diagnosed and get treated. Not everyone have the time to go to the dermatologist, and not everyone have the money to pay for the dermatologist. So many affected people, they do not consult to a doctor because they don't know if they suffer skin disease, or they don't have the money, or they don't have the time. Based on the problems, what if we could make an application that can help detect skin disease? So we created an app called Dermisity that will try to identify skin disease from pictures taken from the user's camera and provide information such as what is the possible disease they suffer. And it also gives the users a recommended treatment for their skin disease. Dermicity is an app that will give you a good information about skin disease.
Not only providing information about skin disease, the Dermisity application also provides treatment suggestion regarding to your skin disease. That way, you can know what steps should be taken when suffering from certain skin disease. How to operate this application is very simple. It only requires 3 simple steps. The first one, of course, is to open the Dermisity application. Make sure your internet connection is good enough. After that, a display like this will appear. Press the small button with the camera logo, then take a picture of your problematic skin. After that, wait a moment and skin disease you are experiencing and the information about how to get the right treatment to deal with it will appear. This application is suitable for those of you who have limited access to a dermatologist, like this 20 years old man. He has a skin disease that interferes with her daily life. He is a person who's so busy with his work, so he doesn't have time to go to the dermatologist. With this application, he helped to find out skin disease and the right treatment to overcome them.
So, how the technology behind the apps we built in this Capstone project? First, on the machine learning model, there was already an existing model, which used the same dataset as ours using the CNN architecture, but it only has 20% accuracy in both training and validation. Then, we tried to improve it by create and develop our own CNN model. But after experimenting, we only got 40% accuracy in both training and validation. At this stage, we were not satisfied with our model, so we tried another approach. In our final model, we cleaned the dataset and choosing 5 classes with the biggest number of data, and then we tried to use a pre-trained model or transfer learning. We tried several existing pre-trained models, then ResNet 50 showed good performance in our project, and we use ResNet 50 as our base model. After we doing tweaks and experimenting in our model, finally with 130 million plus trainable parameters in our model, we got 90% plus training accuracy and 75% plus validation accuracy.
MVVM architecture is a model view model architecture that removes the tie coupling between each component. Most importantly, in this architecture, the children don't have the direct reference to the parent. They only have the reference by observable. Model represent the data and the business logic of the Android application. It consists of the business logic, local and remote data source, model classes, and repository. View consists of the UI code activity fragment in XML format. It sends the user action to the view model but doesn't get the response back directly. To get the response, it has to subscribe to the observable which view model exposed to it. View model is a bridge between the view and model or business logic. Basically, the view model should not be aware of the view who is interacting with. It interacts with the model and exposes the observable that can be observed by the view. Why Android team use this architecture? Because we want to enhance the reusability of code, make project file maintainable and easy to make change. This is an architecture or workflow scheme between Android, cloud, and machine learning in getting results based on the given image. Android sends an image using the post method with a retrofit to the cloud with an API. The cloud provides the image file to the machine learning model for getting the prediction, and the prediction result is sent back to the cloud, and the cloud provides a response from the prediction result in the form of JSON to Android. And finally, Android uses the response result to determine the treatment according to the given prediction.
So this is our cloud infrastructure on Google Cloud Compute Engine. Pretty much simple. We're using Flex, Unicorn, and NGX that act as RESTful API mechanism. Before we move further, what is Flex, Unicorn, and the NGX? So the Flex itself is microwave framework written in Python, and the Unicorn itself is a Python web server gateway interface HTTP server that connect Flex to NGX to serve HTTP, either secure HTTP, that also redirect the port. So this compute engine that includes this thing, I mean the Flex, Unicorn, and the NGX is used to connect between Android and machine learning to predict result that we want as RESTful API. Also, using this API is pretty simple if you want to. You just type that address like the API and the endpoint and send the image that you want to classify using post method, and we'll get the result. And this cloud infrastructure on Cloud Firestore. This Cloud Firestore acts as a NoSQL database that holds an article data and uses data of our app that connects to Android. So when Android needed this, we serve simple as that. The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate. To have it makes some difference. That you have lived and live well. This is written by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Also our motivation to make this app to be useful to others. So yes, thank you Bangkit 2021 for all resources so we successfully made this project. Without Bangkit, we can make this.